Right, let me just check this is all working and happy and dandy. Yeah, all good. Right. So we need to go and speak to the village elder. Okay, so apparently the restaurant is open. Oh yes, this is the restaurant. Oh, it's on the second floor. Okay. Hello, do you have the stuff I need? So it says there's 2 new dishes. Ah, perfect. Right then, thank you very much, madame. It says that one of them's on the pier. Where would the pier be exactly? It's a good question. There's the kid. I need the elder. Was the old man? Is there a place like called the Elder House? Alright, it's in the general goods store. You got anything of interest for me? No, you do not. Okay, so it's not there. Maybe we can go up a little bit. The orchid. Oh, maybe it's in here. There we go. I see you're all together. What brings you up all here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, if it's possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine. Oh, the things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of the Gates' companions, do you? Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's travelling by himself as usual, huh? The village elder closed his eyes for a moment as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing really. Please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to the rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually, we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airline. We came here because we heard that there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really, is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid anyway, you think about it, so he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we could do then is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. Okay, so now we go talk to the little boy. Who was he down here, if I remember? This one. Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no, we're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're braces. Braces? You mean like a gate? I don't know, you don't look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Ugh, why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with the staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Wow, that's amazing. It's like a tornado. I hope you've learned your lesson. That looks to be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration from my staff? Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louis by chance? Yeah. But how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said that you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and find it. That's fine. We're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. so I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw 2 shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You say you saw 2 shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. 2 shadows, 2 sizes. That's consistent with an airliner in the Skybandit airship if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. And the 2 shadows just kept on flying north, until I couldn't see them anymore. So north there's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septia mine which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail, but didn't come up with it. That's why they said I must have just been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. That little boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we're going to prove it. Really? Down straight. You just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. It looks like we've got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Okie dokie. So, behind the village, which should indicate we can go upwards. If I can friggin' see where I'm going, would be helpful. So, up here. I'm guessing up here. You bastard. Where'd you get so many turns? Not fair. Shoot. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many paths, what the fuck? Where am I supposed to be going? The hecky? Okay, that one's like a dead end. Oh my god, please. Just shoot, I'm trying to see where I'm going. There's so many paths.
Alright, we're good to go.
So you had to kill these things just to see where the hell you're going. Good. Right, now let's see. So, it's 3 paths. I don't even remember which way I come from now. Okay, well that one's been opened somehow. Did I already open that one, I guess? Interesting.
Good to go.
Anything here? No. Well, I seem to have already got the chest, so that works. Right, now I need to figure out where the fuck to go next, because this is like, whew. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to the unabandoned mine. Kinda reminds me of the Mulga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. Seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently, which means that there's no possibility that the Skybandit entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around an old mine, that's for sure. Or a song to sell. Maybe it's just me, But do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp. You know that. I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this lock up. Hey, don't you even think about doing that. For now, we better head back to the village and talk to the elder. You might have the key. You're no fun, Shara. Well, it's the right thing to do. Two stuff.
Seems.
Okay, which way is it? Is it this way? Okay, let's go speak with the old man, round 2. If I can get down, that would help. Which one was it? It's the south, yeah. That's the missus. Where's the old man? Are you looking for my husband? Since it's this time of day, I'm sure he's up at the gravesite on the hill. Okay. Gravesite on the hill. Now, where would that be? This side? Ah, here he is. So this is where you are, Elder Rising. Oh, it's you, young Grace, is it? Well, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all the souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bose region is nearest to the Empire, it was always in the thick of the fray, and this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. That's terrible. There's no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Oh right, there was something we wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case, so would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? The key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. I was trying to put it in this drawer. Oh, right here. Here it is. Okay, this should get you inside. Thank you. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Rising. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it. We've always been indebted to the Braces Guild for their help. It's only natural that we will try and return the favour. Thank you. If everyone we dealt with were as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find it. I would appreciate that. Okay. Back to it then. Let's see. Some big zoomies. Okay, now we need to get back to the mine. Figure out the damn way to go, that is.
Seems you came up short.
It's the wrong way. It's also the wrong way. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. Let's use this key we borrowed from the village elder. Yep. Ooh, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about Skybandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Okay, well if that's the case, time to heal it. And just...
Alright, we're good to go. Alright, we're good to go.
Man, it's bright in here. Huh? Isn't that the lights down? It's like we hit the jackpot. Oh my god. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food provision for valuable. And hurry to fill you, it's only a matter of time before you find some place. Roger that, Kyle. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid was being infected. This looks like an area that isn't used for street. It certainly turned out to be a great place for bicycles. Yeah, who would have thought here? Look at that, aren't they looking the airliner cards onto their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to pack it away. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, that could be a real stage right? Oh well, it's all taken care of. We have to sit back and move the ship and park it. Hold it right there. Who in there? Scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as we can thrive in this world. The League of Extraordinary Races is alive. Huh? League of what? You bonehead, why'd you just get carried away like this? So cute too, now I look like a big stain that's... You're the ones who chose that habit thing back in the Can't be right, you're not supposed to be here this time. Can't be right, we're not supposed to be here. What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the right, we're here by under arrest and charged with hijacking an airliner. I hope you're safe to come along quiet. Now hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that this came into this? Did you see anyone else find that boy? He's not involved with you? That's like, let's get him, boys. Oh boy.
You came up short.
Ah, you guys are tougher than I thought. There's no wonder you expect to speed like that. Speed talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. Haha, you really don't know anything, do you? Wait, so, leave it the extraordinary dim or something? You make fun of my awesome team name? There. Look out! What is this? You gotta be kidding me. Another smoke screen? It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but just have to think about it. Later, Bruce. Ow, 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 something got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poison. It looks like it's smoke running. The ship is already out of sight. It's getting really hot. It's not poison. It's twice now. I get to know. There's not much I can say about it. No, Shara, we're acting like it's your fault. It's just letting them get away with it. We've got time to pick ourselves up. Oh wow, you sound like you should be listening. Well, at least we were able to take back the airline. How about we have a look? The passengers may have been inside. Right. Oh, it's pretty barren here. No piece of rock left. Evidently, the Skybound is finished to at least judging by the look of things. At any rate, we should do an investigation later. Here's the lift car. Looks like the same type as the landing field. Skybound is probably used the same car. I wonder what this is. It's the Orbital engine control panel. It looks like the Orbital engine. Looks like this is the captain's seat. If these were any other circumstances, I would love to see it. Don't even think about it. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder what the pilot could do. The steering wheel's It's bright in here. There's no light shining into the place. Poor potted plant doesn't look like it's gonna make it. Bunch of plant bugs. Probably have to bit water today. Been anything like I don't have time to look right now. That's part of the show. Oh, now's the guys. Hmm. That. Big there. That. There. That didn't hit anything there. We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility that passengers will come inside the land first, and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. This sucks. Right when I could do something. Come on, cheer up. It's not like everything's completely vanished. What do you think? Skyman is putting the airline in the place over? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship is completely stopped, which means the orbital engine is straight from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in the price of the job is fine. Furthermore, the Skyman is made more specific to carry off a large amount of cargo. During the time when it was involved, don't you think it would have been more effective to take the entire airline into their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little obvious. Why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that's exactly right. But my guess is, imagine that their hideout is like a peculiar place. Maybe some sort of thing. In short, a peculiar place in which small aircraft like the Skyline is largely planned. Interesting. How about staying for between different like I think I could like a place in the Skyline. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything. There's a possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach like this. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to show our communications to the army and ask for their cooperation. They're the ones with the control ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we should call them back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to be talking about the airline. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back and taking them down. I guess you're right. It seems the time or place to be letting them personally do for the time being, let's get back to the field before our findings. We should be able to contact the Hacken Gate telephone. Get going. Oh, here we go. Huh? What the heck? Right, now this is something I didn't expect. I wonder if we should be glad since they saved us the trouble of having to contact them. We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is the world coming to? A woman and kid with a Skyban? Not just that, shouldn't you? Hey now, that's just rude. Who are you calling Skyban? Don't you see this shiny emblem on my chest? The bracelet, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that would General Morgan? Why are you here? After looking at the reports of my men, I found this place has been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought the lot of you were conspiring with Skyban? Well, I get you to stop the accusations, Jim. We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. That's the truth, then why don't you tell me what the Skyban is? Are the hostages inside the airliner? We almost had the Skyban, but they managed to escape, and there are no hostages to be found here. Looks like somewhere. Most likely you notified the Skyban except from the a minute here. How about you cut the crap? My thoughts exactly. Alright, man, take me into. Wow, this guy's such a wanker. The General will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 3 days. So for the time being, this cell will teach you a place for 3 years. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to the word we have to say. If the army managed to arrest this guy bandit, then I'm sure we'd have our names on it. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the Sky Bandit leader was caught in the mine said, right? He said, this can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember correctly. Now you mention it, you did say that, didn't you? You're not trying to tell me that you meant the army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army, or a collaborator who is seeking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, for sure? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught. Which means we were the only ones who stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck here. I wonder how your father would get around something like that. My. Well, things seem to be in a bit of. Huh? Did you say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. You came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar. Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice should be recognisable to anyone. Oh no, is it this one guy again? With this unfounded self-confidence and tone of absurd narcissism belongs to you. It's you, isn't it, Olivia? You do remember my dulcet tones. To think that we'd meet again in a place like this. It seems that we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we'd just get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you're done, and I'm not ready for ringwood yet. Haha, come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose market and then moved on to the Antiques restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to then feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was able to find my skill. So I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you. Yet, I'm not sure how that has anything to do with getting in jail. Oh, well, this is where the real sub-story begins. That night, I had been enjoying a plate of sweet duck I had had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce of which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying me. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed from the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year... Oh my god. Grand Chardonnay from the year... That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the Royal City. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumour about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went somewhere in the neighbourhood of 500,000 Mira. 500,000 Mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivia? Ha, such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious mellow taste caressed my throat, and could you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space in that very bottle. I don't think I could listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is that after taking a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. And as I was having the chef cook something anything else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in, and well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathise with my dilemma. Idiot, pardon? But do I deceive me? I could have sworn I heard an assuredly misheard idiot coming from yourself. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello, are you listening? Nope. You sent him to sleep, man. Hey, you three, get up. Yawn. I'm tired. What's wrong? Why, are you going to tell us that we're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Mayor Mabel? Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Mabel herself. You better remember to thank her. Do you mean May Mabel stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Rodent. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Now, wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but I don't know Cassius Bryce the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist, Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the bracing room. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for Braces may stem from Cassius leaving the army, from the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is, our lives are such a pain because of that? That dirty, rotten scoundrel. How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a card-hold cell? How lamentable, how pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away friendliness and hungry alone in this dark purgatory. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Ah, indeed that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. Well, you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite service that I was about to render. Haha, you're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the General for your needs. Really, truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes to this trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of this restaurant is me. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. I can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Please don't lay on the compliment so clear. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single lira. Shall I pay the piano in the restaurant for our contract to put you there? I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having him back there. I, for one, don't think he'd mind a bit. Yeah, he sure does seem to have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I could just let things go like this. Let's see. It seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these races in their work? Could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a sec. What did we do to deserve this? Your general will in this aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work, or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic. But of course, I'd be distressed if you tried to visit my music juniors in the same group. That kind of line that gets me really worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling that we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you'll drop from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Of course I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please be reassured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. Hee. I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us? Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Bose South Block. The weapons shop and orbal factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What? So, was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see. Guess we'd better do an investigation of our own, then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the Guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigations. I have a feeling that the army is going to get in our way again. But I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information coming from us. Because if there's really a spy in them, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions, shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? Right, let me save the game. That was a long ass bit of plot. Okay, so let's go to the Guild Second. We've received payment from Mayor Maybell for your investigative efforts this Thank you. Keep up the good work. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Oh, we've got a new, Okay. Okay, now we go to the Orbal Factory to check out what's happened. So if I remember, it was on the second bit. Yay, this one turned out really cute. Niall, is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. I really got screwed, you know that. Hmm? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kid. Oh, it's Stella and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly have been worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday, but it was after all you had already been hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looks that way to me. It seems that the army is sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see, that does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The most residents of Bose Market are right through the west gate, and it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? I'm glad you asked. I'm Olivia Lenheim. I'm a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumours about me, right? Oh right, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at that castle restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honest meat, sir. Haha, you're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. These two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Right, give me 1 moment. Need to check something quickly. It's not that one. Okay, so now Hey, you there? What, is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you are all still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. For an Aston Alliance skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? I asked what's going on here. Colonel? For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens, that is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the Guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the General is concerned, yes, that side of the General really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But sir, your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the General later. Is there anything else you wish for me to address? No, sir. Right then, pack it up. We're returning to the Hacking Gate. It looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologise. I appreciate the gesture, but we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the Guild. I think our two organisations working together grants each the ability to make up for the other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events. Thank you, we'll do what we can. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there is anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Colonel Richard? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere. I was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer released to the Royal Army's Intelligence Division. Oh right, wow, someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys! Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you don't recognise him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier? What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be, nope. He said to himself, so I'm fairly confident he is consented. To think that the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye aye, sir, although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after him. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Haha, anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure his colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Olivier? You look serious, and I've got to say, I find it creepy from you. I was just thinking about the Colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people who couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. Righty. Let's see. Oh dear me. Weren't you the Bracers who came to ask questions not that long ago? Oh right, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So what you came to ask about is what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. Is this a good time for you? Yeah, this is as good time as any. It was in the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside. I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the Orbital factory across the road. I thought my heart was plumb going to stop right there and there. Although it turned out the burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north. I see, so it was the Sky Bandits then. What you're saying, then, is that this house didn't incur a loss of any kind? Yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband coming home late mean that he went to the bar? If it was only that, then it would be that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. He still raised a hand in a casting motion. Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? I see now. That's right, he loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday, he said something about catching some smelts and took off to the lake himself. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back. Yeah? So what you're saying is he doesn't know about anything about the incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's going to get for what? What for? Let me tell you. Hi, honey, I'm home. Oh, there he is. Woo, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I had nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? Do we have guests? You senile old man. My goodness, woman, what kind of fairy tempest has gone into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of our guests? If anyone's being rude, that would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband could just take off to do what he likes at a time like this. Huh? What do you mean, a time like this? Maybe I should explain. Joshua gave Mr. Kawano a brief explanation regarding the burglaries which had transpired the previous night. Burglaries by Sky Bandits? You don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. Haha, I guess they got to experience this still effect right first hand. What did you just say? Let's all calm down now, shall we? But to think that these Sky Bandits came in the night just like they did and then just disappeared like that. I wonder if it has anything to do with that thing he was talking about the other day. Huh? What do you mean? Oh right, you don't know it. He is my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down the lakeshore to the north south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. A strange bunch? Now this sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you've heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, he just happened to see them by chance if he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked around the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before. Yeah, that is rather odd. So was there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort at all, in fact. It's quiet there, the meals are great, and it's, well, a place I'd recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Though there weren't any definitive clues related to the incident, We did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur. I especially like the one that described your delicious food at the end. That's not what we're talking about here, although I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Fortunately, if there's nothing going on there, then I guess it would be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have already investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of the spy bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh well, I guess that's one way to think about it. And in light of this series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army or the spy bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them, but only by investigating the incidents which have occurred. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. So what you're saying is that we should take an offensive stance rather than a defensive one. Then how about we get going? After the beautiful Valyria Lake, it's told in many rhyme as the Pearl of Liberal. Okay. God, my throat has gone so dry, man, I swear. Ugh. Horrible. Very dry indeed. Okay. Let me find the part next. So I need to go back to the market. Okay. Let's do that. I just saved it. No, I didn't. Okay. So market. Oh, wrong one. What have you got? Oh, yeah, do you need that? Got those. I go need to buy the next chapter in the novel series I've been reading, but it's still not in yet. Once I've read a book, I almost never read it again. Anyway, I'm done with this one, so you can have it. Thank you. The lady who owns the shop recruited me to work here not that long ago. I wonder if she hired me because I was always putting in my thoughts about her merchandise. Probably. Right, so now we need to go to the Valyria Shore. I don't remember where that is. Let's have a look on the map. So, need to go south. Area. Right. Whee, zip, zip, zip. Zoom. Nope. I remember this pretty place. So this is the north shore of Valyria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before when I was in the area on the job. The wine's great and the rooms are nice. Pretty much what you'd expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. You mean it's not? I at least intended to toss my cares to the wind for a while, taking cat naps in a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. This is what a vacation is all about. Ah, come on everyone, I was just joking. We can enjoy a vacation any time, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of simple BBs. Even I, Olivier Hetlenheim, know enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not. Heh, well, whatever, as long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find out the old man staying here that looks fishy. The guest who said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago, right? Yes. Right. Let's see. Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Please let me know if you would like to stay. Okay. Oh, he's got a shop. Ooh. Which ones do I have already? Oh. Don't see any of them. Oh, one of each. Whee! There we go. This is supposed to talk to a fisherman. Well, I don't see no fisherman. Hello, Mr. Fishy. Fish, fish, fish. Okay. Okay, well. Rooms here. Where's this fisherman supposed to be then? Am I blind or what? Oh, but I know the rooms. Welcome to the Kingfisher Sharon, are you all here to stay? Let's see, yes and no. How should I put it? We're here looking for a third someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? Well, pretty much everybody who stays here loves to fish. We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have a clue who that might be? Oh, are you talking about Old Man Guano? If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think he must be Lloyd. Lloyd? I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from Royal City. It seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there. He sounds like a pretty amazing guy. Do you know where you might be able to find him? Oh, he's dropping out a line somewhere, of course. If I remember right, he should be out on the back pier. Okay. Well, maybe he might be here now. At the side. Right, what? Okay, north, east, southwest. Yeah, this is west. It should be here. Where? The hecky? My friend's just doing an exam at the minute. So sorry I have to keep entering and exiting, just being like the moral support kind of girl. Where is this dude though, man? I swear to God. Like freaking Houdini. If you look at the Lloyd, he's out dropping a lag somewhere. It should be on the back here. Well, I don't know where that is supposed to be now. Oh my god, he's here. Dumbass. Excuse me, are you the man named Lloyd who's from Royal City? Oh, he's really focused. He's tuned everything out to his mind of fishing. Looks like this is where my skills come into play. What are you? Just sit back and enjoy. Olivier leaned over and with a smile that left all kinds of things up to interpretation blew into the man's ear. Oh my goodness, Linda. Who are you, kid? And where did you come from? That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivier. Yeah, that was pretty low. How'd you do this good evening, sir? I tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we can see that, like a true professional, your attention was focused upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right. How did you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us? I see. So you heard from Mr. Guano, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in a little more on the details? Before that, are you all braces or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day battling out in the Slate's Guardian. It had gone late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone at the inn was already asleep in their beds. Now hold on a minute, what do you mean by the Slate's Guardian? I'm glad you asked. The Guardian is a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of Valyria Lake. It has been the feared king of the waters and the fishing rivers for over a decade. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. It looks like you threw it along onto the Mankiewicz fire. Is it really that huge of a fish, like you said? You bet your last spirit it is. And I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valyria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it had veered in its path, so I came running from the Royal City. Now that's what I call passion. I completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, I've got this Grand Chardonnay in Scotch. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing? Oh right. I had returned the boat and was on my way to the inn when I saw an old couple head out onto the road from the grounds without the building. Onto the road in the middle of the night? Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out onto the Ransom Path. At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city heading back home. But it was way too late for something like that, and when I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew anything about it. Thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something. Ghosts? There are ghosts who come out here? Just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. They might have been two lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. Oh, don't tell me anymore. Oh, brother, a bracelet's afraid of ghosts? I feel this new. Not to mention a habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories into the disaster. Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right? Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You'd better watch out because this little kitten bites. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. But the couple did in fact seem to be one with a purpose and a reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some hard-work clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure. But it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. A school uniform? It couldn't be. It wasn't one with the Genis Royal Academy, was it? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. My niece goes there as well, and it looks exactly the same as the one she wears. I see. The whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto a trail. What, so she's an acquaintance of yours? Then while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep, we'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information. Just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Now that that is off my chest, I feel like taking the boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you young'uns to your work. Man, I don't even measure it when it comes to that fishing thing. You mentioned something about a fisherman guild too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell, Sherry explained that they encountered Josette and Roland. I see. That seems to be the person in question, right? Which means that tonight is the night, huh? Yeah. Looks like we should probably get a room just in case. We're going to be in for a late night tonight. Alright, let's go to the room, ask the receptionist about a room. Yes, sir. So, what you say? Right, so we've got to rent a room, it seems. Will you be staying here with us tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything that we haven't taken care of, we better do it now. I don't want to head back to Bose after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. Alright then. Please come with me, I'll show you to your room. This is where you will be staying. I will leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served. This is quite a nice room. It has just a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city. Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I'll be more than happy to do just that, but is it really okay to take it easy? Rest when you can. That's part of the brace's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll or something.
Alright, I'm just type like an essay here.
Wow, what a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is like a fisher's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast with her aligned this with us. And how about it? Might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you going to do, Joshua? Me? Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax. How old are you again? Only geezers talk about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. I'll leave that part for you. Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a looking spot for bites. Are you going to fish? That pier looks like a nice spot. How about you try too, Joshua? You're not so bad yourself, you know. It's not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch it all the fishing practices made up. People come here to enjoy fishing. If you'd like to borrow a fishing pole, we can loan you one, so all you need to do is ask. I can have one then. No? Yes, this looks good. Definitely the best spot. Let's see about casting a few lines. Crap, I don't have a fishing pole. I wonder if someone at the inn has a spare one. Okay. Right. Who will be so kind enough to lend me a rod? Maybe this lovely receptionist. Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Yes, of course we do. They're right over here, and they're free to use for anyone lodging here. Wow, really? That's cool. This is a pretty nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. Alright then, I'll put it to good use. Please enjoy yourself. Yes, ma'am. Let's give this a go. Yes, this is good. Definitely the best spot. Now let's see about casting a few lines. Okay, let's see how complex this is going to be. Let's see. From this pier, which would be the best place to drop a line? To the west. Right around here looks nice. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishes. Now what should I do about bait? Alright, let's sit back and relax and see what we come up with. See, I got a bite. Now this is the critical part. How should I bring it up? Alright, let's see what we get. Nice. Yes, I have a goddess of fishing. What a haul. This may just be the record of the size of my best catch today. I thought beside it was just a regular fish, by the way. Let's see, what should I do now? Continue. What should I do about the bait this time? I guess you have to just do the same thing over and over. So just kind of have to do this. Oh, no, I don't want to change. Oops. No, I didn't want to do that. Back. So, done 2. Right, I've kind of lost track of how many I've done. Yay! And it's already starting to get dark. I guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. Check this out, Joshua. Look what I caught. Huh? Joshua? What's this? I wonder if Joshua just forgot this. But being so sharp, he sure could miss it sometimes. I guess I'll just have to take it to him for myself. Then again, I wonder where he could have taken up to. Let's see. Hey there, laddie. What are you doing whittling away the evening in a place like this? Not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing or are you heading back into them? No, I've already had my fill. I'm sure it's been a while since I did though. Oh, that reminds me. You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful with your stuff. Oh, there. I actually finished reading it. My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought, what for a change? Liar. What? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. And besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down. And while I may not be as reliable as Dad, I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. It's times like these when you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you don't seem to know what's important. Haha, you're probably right. Thanks, Estelle. Very good. Now, that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right. In return, how about you play me a song with the harmonica? As you wish. Is the whereabouts of Blake for you? Yep, that's the one I wanted to hear. I wonder why it is, but when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light, that it makes me want to cry. Are you still not going to ask about my past, are you? You promised, remember? You were going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? And considering that 5 years have passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? One day your father came home with the speed of wind. A random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why'd you take him in like that? Well, it seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you probably know Joshua. And like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, and you've got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind of fair, but you've also got a way of not laying things aside by using politeness as a shield. Now wait a minute. You're caring and lonely. Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. You know, the kinds of things that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua. You make it nearly impossible to argue with you. You know that. It's been like that since the first time we met. And you gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was lying in bed, wounded, I might add. Did I really do that? Yeah, injured and all. More than once. I'm sure it's just a bit of a childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces. Yeah, sure, nice excuse. But anyways, what? Let's make sure we solve this whole airline mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure, that's exactly what I intend to do. Haha, how about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper is ready by now. Great idea, I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your book, Joshua. Oh, right. I'm actually done with it. At this point, it just ended up being a ball fight. I wonder what I should do with that. Looks like a pretty difficult book, but do you think if I spent some time with it, I'd understand? I'm sure you'd be fine. There's already a lot of stuff there anyway. So, do you want to take a stab at it, Estelle? Sure, I'll give it a shot. Nice. Okay, let's go speak to the two. Oh, there they are. Help a fellow out, I'm begging you. I can't take another drink. I think I've just reconsidered my opinion. It's pretty rare for someone to still be conscious after a night of wine with Shara. Well, did the two of you come at a good time? How about having a drink together? You both got go for that, right? We're going to eat dinner now, so the answer is no. Come on, you two. When I say let's drink, we drink. You're going to make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me. Oh great, she's already reached stage 2 marriage. No worries, Shara. Olivier said he's going to come around. How about having him keep you company? What, so you can still drink more, can you? Me? Joshua, how could you just give me to her like that? I can't. Don't you feel sorry for the poor guy? I don't know, should I? You're like a little demon, and cute at the same time. Hehe. At least the bishop light here. I guess he'll be just fine. How about we sit at the counter? I'd hate to bump into him. Right, good idea. Please, Shara, I'm pleading with you. You and the fish. Don't pour me another glass. Ah! Oh, he's totally plastered. It looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time for everything can stand up to a drink from Shara. Oh wow, what a night of drinking. I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to enjoy myself like this for quite a while. You're not even red in the face either from all that alcohol. Are you sure you haven't had some kind of special training, Shara? It could have been all the bizarre liquors I drank while in the troop. You know, like the ones with scorpions and asps in them. I might build my resistance that way, but who knows? Somehow I don't think that's the case. By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is. Let's just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now, and you won't want to disturb him. There's a very high possibility that we'll have a direct encounter with Skyman. And getting a civilian wrapped up in the middle of it would be a good idea. Don't tell me you got Olivier drunk so he wouldn't be able to come along with you. Well, of course he did, and he'll probably be along with too, after his rage and anger. And so that whole time, you were just toying with him, weren't you? Let's see, it's getting late. Let's hurry up and get our steak out around here. Don't skirt around the issue, Shara. Quiet you. With the time being, we're going to circle to the bar pier. Understood? Alright then, let's go. Back to that pier again. I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind of business those citizens have here, but do you really think they'll show up? There's no guarantee of this, but if Lloyd's information is any truth to them, my best guess is that they'll be here. However, if we move around too much, there's a possibility we'll be seen from the car. There's the skyline that's supposed to come out from the road. It might be a good idea to watch the area. Alright, so where should we watch from? We need a place where we can see the road without being noticed ourselves. A place like that would be ideal. Well, I'm gonna assume probably like one of the balconies or some shit. Hey, what's that? Well, it looks like we're a little early, huh? Yeah, it seems that way. You know, if this were the middle of the day, we could have gotten ourselves a bite to get on the way. Quit talking nonsense. We're outlaws, remember? Well, let's hurry up and get moving. Oh, wait for me, Carl. I should have known it'd be them. Looks like they're headed for the bar pier. I wonder what they intend to do. Should we take a look and find out? Let's try to get as close as we can without being noticed. I should have figured they wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time. I really hate those guys. They're like the superior. To be honest, they're kind of scary. No doubt about that. They are quite the clandestine bunch. That's not much you can do about it. This is Lord Cromdon. This seems to be a good place. Yeah, we can hear every word we're saying too. Hey, Kyle, don't you think Don's been acting a bit strange recently? It's just not like him, if you ask me. You know, the whole hijacking of airlines thing. While I admit it was lucrative, now we've got the whole army cramping down on this full scale. Not to mention these annoying braces now. And he's gone and taken hostages and demanded a ransom in return. No matter how I think about it, it seems like Don has gone way overboard this time. In the end, you'll always be just a girl. Deep down, you're just not put out to move the background. Excuse me? Okay, maybe not the best wording, but I meant it as a compliment. If things are getting too tough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging the life back home. It shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't take flights too high. Although, admittedly, it is a bit cold for me. Do you think you could just treat me like a kid and I'm not going to get angry? I'd like to see you get by without me. What we do with crap. Not to mention the laundry. Do you really want to go back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out? Ah, okay, I see your point. And I really am sick of it, spare or otherwise. But anyway, think about what I said before it gets too late to back out. Now, getting back to what you said earlier, I do have to agree that Don has been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us to just keep fishing for ransom? We should take what we can get, and I'd like to believe that Don is smart enough to see that. Don't you think he started acting strange about the tie that guy should? That's the only thing I could think of as to why he started acting like this. Yeah, he was the one who introduced us to those other guys too. He might have even gotten Don to buy into his ideas. Who is that guy in the heat? That's certainly a good question. Oh, what's that over there? Guess what? It looks like whoever it was they were waiting for to find the ship. Looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh? You could have just come a little earlier for a change, or even late. Definitely not my type, that's for sure. Say what you will, but we're trained to be punctual. Now, if that displeases you, then let my offer my sincerest apology. Relax, I was just being sarcastic. Now, I know you guys are definitely not time altogether. Enough already, we don't have time for that. Now, how about we get down to business? Have there been any of the developments since last time? Yes, in fact, Her Majesty has finally made a move. She intends to contribute to the ransom of our own assets. Seriously? We're going to get paid out of the Queen's own pocket? I guess we're clearly close to getting the money then, right? How about the Royal Army? Is there any indication that they've figured out where our hideout is? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time until they do. We've received reports that members of the Grace as well. At any rate, on the morning of the payoff, you see the hideout behind. Yeah, no problem there. We just happened to run into the temporary shelter by chance. John shouldn't have any regrets about it either. There are way too many suspicious types involved. What do you want to do, Shara? Should we just storm in, shoot them, let Ida storm out? I've got a much better idea. Better idea? These two siblings are very careless, and the Skybound and their ship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we can do if they got away again. How about we try taking that out first? I see. Take away their means of escape, right? I'm down for that. How about you, Joshua? Joshua? Oh, right. Take out the airship first, right? Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. What's wrong? Your face looks really tense all of a sudden. It's nothing. Yeah, I'm sure it's just my mind plagiarism. We don't have much time. We've got to get out onto the road and start looking for that airship. Okay. Let me save quickly. I took the road in search of the location of the airship and... Pardon this. To the park town in front of the Amber Tower here. This is definitely the type of place to land on the main road. So what do you want to do, Shara? Shall we still do them? That's one way to go about it. But there's more than double their numbers in the last half of the tower. Don't worry, even with twice as many guys, they're no match for us. But how about we take them on all at one at a time? I don't think that's the best way to go about it. Most people are waiting. Keep it down on the Liz, I can't believe we're standing here after the mistake. No tolerance. Hey, give it to me. Rather than this minute of your careful money, I'd usually well, out. I don't know about that. I think I hear your lips still. That's some serious stuff to do. Come on, I couldn't let you enjoy all the things about, right? I just come out of the inn when I saw the price of the road, so I came in with my eyes back to you. I guess I went a little stupid. Maybe I should have had you down and all that round at once. You'd have put me to sleep good if you'd done that, Shara. But anyway, I took the Skybound to stay with the back to the I don't think it's the issue here. No, I'm serious. Even if you subject the real management, there's still a chance that they won't tell you where their hideout is. And that might even be something to do with the leverage on their release. Well, there's a risk involved with whatever course of action you take. Well, do you have a good plan on how we can avoid taking it? Ah, boy do I ever. This is a little one. Okay, but if you blow it in my ear, I'm just going to punch your life. Hiya, Lord. Joseph. It's good to see you made it back. I didn't think you'd be off so long. The talks took longer than expected, right? Yeah, but we're nearing the end with our negotiations. We also managed to get a great deal of information about what's going on in the army. That's what you're saying? Yeah, we're getting the ransom money within a few days. So, we'll finally be one step closer to taking our dream reality. We did it! Sweet! Hold it down, guys. It's just a little too early to get excited yet. For the moment, we need to get back to the hideout report. Right, everyone, pack up and let's get out of here. Roger that. The temperature outside is 69.8 degrees with 15 seconds. There is a southwest wind blowing at speed of 12 hours. There are no orbital reactions in the surrounding area. It looks like the army is controlling here. Activate the orbital engine and begin transmitting orbital energy to each section of the engine. Aye, sir. Orbital engine activated. Transmission of orbital energy to all sections of the flight. Orbital flows are started. Orbital drive is started. Stabilizers to green. Alright, lift off. Aye, aye, sir. drive rate to 40% and maintain cruising speed. However, make sure that we can switch to map speed at any time. Ice Bird. Looks like we'll make it back from the north. Yeah, I'm ready for some serious shit Iona stuff, but I've got to report to Malcolm first. Huh? Did you just hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. That's alright, I'm gonna swing it from below there. Maybe it's just a mouse or something. I'll have to clean up the place and find some food. Hee. Boy, am I tired. Ever since you came here, my night and day have been completely reversed. We've just got to check things out a little longer and then we can say goodbye to this horrible life. With Don as our leader, we can't go wrong. But do you think Don's been acting a little strange lately? I mean, it's kind of scary to talk to you these days. How about you knock that crap off? If Carlo Joe's at her, she's talking like that, completely inside her head. It's just that, I'm sure you're just tired from the lack of sleep. Let's hurry and finish up here and get you guys. You're welcome to take a rest now if you'd like. Ah, you're those. It's too late.
Oh, are we done already?
Phew, looks like we were able to get in here without anything. I'm amazed that this plan actually worked. I guess we will have use for next time. Seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure what we were going to do if we got caught straight away. But even if we were discovered, we just have to take control of the engine. And we would have had an advantage fighting against this plot if this was quite important. Superior numbers mean nothing without space to do. Olivier, so you thought that far ahead, taking the blue factor into account. In a million years, are you kidding? I simply thought it was the country with the most enemy. I think we would have been better off if we give the poor guy a break. At least we were able to get into the time. Anyway, this looks like somewhere in the Evil Valley. Evil Valley? Like one on the border of Rosé and Roland? That explains why it's so busy outside. And this is definitely terrain for the street. Looks like you guessed it right, Trevor. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to help us to get in. Anyhow, we don't have time to be hung around. We need to subdue the Skyman position to save the possible captain. And of course, your father, Cassius, is right. Understood. Okay.
Enjoy the show.
That's so funny. Ah, not open that. Really? It's bait chest. That's so cool. It's bait chest. Be bait. Ah, not bait chest. Yay. sounds like something for a mission to do. Huh? Are you guys new around here? Like, are you freaking rude? Are these guys real? But if you're not here, then who are you? Wait, are you supposed to be intruders? Peter! With the bracelet, you give best in this record. To get that, you won't give up without a fight. I should have changed it. Ugh. Alright, now where are the hostages? Don't start to think of anything serious consequences involved in the way. Do what you want with this. I'm not gonna talk. Oh, is that good? Maybe have this. Sure. I've heard of it. Ah! Honestly, I'm being quite gentle with you. I don't think for a second that you're allowed to pass out there. But if you start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you. Yikes. Down below, some of our cars through a garden. Very good. Now where are your leaders? Carl and Josette, right? Get it, lady, do your worst. No one will tell you where they are. So the hostages are one thing, but you're not going to scout at your bosses, huh? I guess it's only something that's you. Ugh. Really struggles. Sure is something than ever. This? No, I've been far more forgiving. Any masochist would be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Sharon. And my whip would be thrilled to make yours. Maybe some others might. Looks like the hostages are being held down below. Let's hurry. Alright, after healing. Let's see what I
Good to go.
clue what this place is? It's way too big to be standards to know. It seems pretty ancient. It always feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree, this place is beautiful. How did people use hidden courts like this as hideouts back then? As far as I've heard, the turmoil of Parliament and Great Collapse was years. So it doesn't seem strange to me that people like this around. The Great Collapse? The collapse of the ancient Silurian civilization that existed more than 1,200 years ago. It said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out. Oh, you mean like Professor Albus said before? I tell you what though, being a place that's hard to find, someone's got some serious adaptations to that. Not to mention there are all sorts of monsters circling around here too. I wonder if this is how all men here like it. Shara, just what kind of men are you hanging out with? Make sure. Look. That ran into me and made me jump.
Take that! That's that! Let's move out!
That's shiny! What's this? I'm guessing it's a normal vacuum. It looks like the newest model, so it's probably small. Interesting. Huh? What's this? Right. Is it open? Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. What's something like this look inside a vacuum? Probably something important. Let's hold on to it just in case. Yeah, good idea. Yeah. Here, look again.
Take that! Nighty-night, kitty cats.
No, the small fight.
Take that!
Seems you can.
Take that! Take that!
Oh, are we done?
finish the room? Yeah, let's go. Who are you guys supposed to be? How'd you get here? It's like the hostages being held in the room to be up here. It's time to surrender, quietly or out. You kid yourself. Let's get it.
That's that. Let's move out.
What's going on out there? Seems a bit loud for just an internal squabble. Is everyone alright? We're with the Bracebird and we've come to rescue you. Seriously, we're safe? We're taking care of the crowd, so you don't need to worry about anything. We've been saved? I'm glad Captain the airliner did. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done today. You can thank Captain for fighting you out of here. By the way, doesn't seem like he's here. Who? Are these all the hostages? Yes, that's correct. Isn't everybody who's on the list? That can't be right. Wasn't there a man by the name of Cassius Wright on this flight? He's a member of the race. Cassius Wright? I do remember hearing that name. Captain, isn't he not passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left? Right, now that you mention it, there was one passenger who did get it. What do you mean? Well, there was this one passenger who just departed the airline right before we took off. A man who had been on board since New York City, and he didn't use passenger name for it. What? But his name was on the passenger. Since we got off right before we departed, there wasn't any time to change. This would have been handled had we arrived in Berlin, but we were attacked by the Skylanders. They are. So that's what happened there. I thought it would have been awfully strange if that had been captured by the Skylanders. Well, it looks like our question has finally been answered. Haha, how ironic. Now wait a minute. Then just what is that to do? Where's the contact? Calm down, Estelle. I know you're as curious to know as I am, but thinking about it is very important. Our focus needs to be securing the safety of the history. Okay, you're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it. Listen up, everyone. We are now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders of Berlin. I know how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer. We'll be waiting here. Listen. If that's the case, we'll prepare for the worst. Our lives are in your hands. In other words, don't let us down. Leave everything to us. God, scary. Okay, everybody here with that. Yeah, it's like the Sky Bandit. Okay, now we can go. Aha, so the Queen's gonna pay the ransom shit. Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet. Yeah, and we'll need to decide on a plan on how to let this hostages go. Let the hostages go? Now hold on a minute. Why do we have to bother with that? Yeah, but to get our mirror, we just kill them all and be done with it. We have no need to leave them alive. God? You're joking, right? They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left room for good, we'd still be tracked, right? See? There are old people and kids in them. You really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never will. This is a playtime, got it? But I'm sorry to say but I'm against the killing of monsters too. I just will never forgive us if we do that. And I don't want to get our grand back in the mirror stained with blood and monsters. Miles, so when did you become the boss around here? Huh? I think it's about time you learned your place. Yeah! Kyle? Who cares about our old home? This kind of mirror coming in. What could you possibly want with our old work this time? Ah, we're going to blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and just enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? And once we run out of air, we'll just hijack another airship. This is going to be the future of the Captain Skyman. Wow, what's happened to you? What did I just say what's happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family later? You again? Races? Why are you here? How can you say something so heartless, especially after you gave us the lift here in your own airship? Impossible, what are you talking about? It can't be. You had your airship sitting in front of the Amber Tower, right? You just slipped in when you weren't looking for cargo. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Ah, take that. For a dimwit, you've really outdone yourself this one. Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy. What do you just call me? You bimbo, airhead brute. Just try and say that again. Alright, enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of the crew, so it looks like all that's left is you. In accordance with the laws of the Race Guild, you are hereby placed in the rules. It would be best not to resist. Man, crap. Kyle Josette, what is the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. Sorry, Don. That's okay, I'll forgive you just as much. Once I kill them, that'll do. That. What? What a bunch of fools you are. Do you think that little number of people that you could ever capture not capture? Ah! Look at how effortlessly you handle that all but happened. Kyle Josette, it's time to have some game. And I like my sport bloody. Jesus Christ.
Let me show you the true lesson. Take that. Let's do this! Take that!
Bye bye. Haha. These guys are tough. So this is the strength of the Race Guild. Crap, how can I lose to this girl? That's how I did it. Have you learned your lesson yet? Now that this has been settled, I'm going to ask that you surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you? And well, you know what will happen, right? Charizard stroked with his father. Yikes, no, anything but that. Why me? Why do I have to go down like this? Ow, what's going on? My hair's all over. When did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro? What? What did you say? Are you back from going in already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Eh? Don't try and come rid of it. Imagine it, but how about leaving the bread winning? You probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Tom, what are you talking about? Did you get your head burned? Joseph came back from Rome like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy? We'd never do something like that. What is this guy talking about? I don't think he's trying to cover his birth. I think he really doesn't know. What do you think of it? Who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to burst your bubble, but where with the bracelet? Huh? What are a bunch of braces doing up here? This guy's completely lost his marbles. What an interesting turn of events. Whether you've forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You've charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage taking, demanding a ransom, and hijacking an airliner? Hostage taking and demanding a ransom? Oh, Joseph, tell me this is some kind of joke. Don, I think that's my line. Thanks to you both, we've got a chance to escape. Ah! Oh, hell no, not again. Hey, Kyle? Talk about this later. Let's focus on getting out of here. Never going to get the smell out of my hair. Let's really get out of this room. Which way did they go? They went up. They're going to try and escape in their airship. Ah! After tracking in this one, let's follow them. Better catch them. Right. Understood. I made it out alive. Oh, what a tragedy this is. My dentist put nose in cavity. Hey, Olivier. You better hurry or they're going to get leaving behind. Ah, wait for me. Let me, just in case I have to do it with the pilots. Hold it right there, you. You're not getting past it. You guys are back from work and take the approach to speeding like that? That's what I'm saying. You don't want to move them. You're going to have to do something.
Enjoy the show.
I mean, these fights get pretty nifty close. Ah. Which route? Did a lost. That's time to return. Yeah, yeah. Hail in time, damn it. Have to make one of those hot scuba. I hope I'm going down. Crap, this is so company. I think we're gonna let you walk out. We need to buy some time for lunch. And a children masters for dinner. It's a ridiculous thing to do. Spirits in mind. And I wonder if heating them into the ground might be a way to have those sacrifices. Let's take them down. Scuba. Joshua's back at the college. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I applied all those, bro. Okay. Huh? What's this? Oh, nice. How'd the army find out about this place? That liar thinks that's supposed to go down. Hey, get your dirty mitts off of me. Hey, what's going on here? So these were the ringleaders of the Skybanders. I'm surprised there's such a young woman too. How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? Want it to get into the school like this? So how about it now? Is this good enough to have you write a decent article? You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took this along. Hey, would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it? What do you think, Trevor Morgan? Who would you like? This plan was successful. In all honesty, it's just something seriously to boast about. But this was just a result of the accuracy of the intelligence analysis. Thanks to the cooperation of youth society. What? What are you guys, how the heck? What's going on exactly? You kids again. Hey look, it's Scarlet Joshua. Racers, why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you, we infiltrated the place with stuff headed again, and the entire hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeing Skybander leaders up this way, but I never would have guessed it was all Amber's precautions, really. Once again, you've overstepped your bounds. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strikes saw the settlers success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognise their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of these Skybanders. Very well, General. That old man's as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person, he just lacks a little flexibility. That aside, where are the other Skybanders? The other lackeys should be lying all over the place in front of us. As for the hostages, we've been waiting in the same room they were imprisoned. I see. You've done the station a great service. Please leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to me. This be of Captain Amalfa. Yes, Colonel. Now wait for me, Colonel. I really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel's has got problems. But if we have another opportunity, I'd appreciate to invite you too. See you later, Estelle Joshua. My, you had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen just like that. You got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Braces role has always been that of an unsung hero, so there's no real reason for us to stand out. That sounds about right, yeah. That always made a point of saying in the background too. Really? I never noticed. Ah, where is Dad? I guess that's the one problem we still got to figure out. Where's Dad now? What is he doing? And why has he tried to contact us? Looks like there's nothing else for us left to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bose and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what to do about your dad after that. I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident. Yeah, but the army took up all the glory. So I don't know if we could exactly say that we solved the case. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't think the army's raid would have been so successful. Packed into a corner as they were, Sky Bandits may very well have become hostages. Agreed. Everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout ahead of time. You should be proud of what you did. You really think so? It's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested, but it's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left. The men who appeared at the Valyria Lakeshore and the supplying attitude to lead the Sky Bandits, I think we should consider that there's a lot behind the scenes that we don't know about. Well, I guess we'll have to leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's not really much we can do. Anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are returning to normal now. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to the reward. Really? Are you okay with that? Ah, of course I am. I'd like to thank you too, Olivier. Ah, I just hope that my work is worth as far as such a grand Chardonnay. Yes, in fact, there was a change to spare. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And if anything else comes up, I greatly appreciate your help again. Good day. Wow, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. It's probably only natural for her as happy as she is. Here, now it's like still a video time. I don't think the Braces would be any more happy than doing the workouts out eventually. If you say so. But I think it's safe to say that you're no longer green for this. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time. You think so? At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay it for clearing the incident. Thank you. Here's the pay the mayor was talking about. It's a very, very nice look. And this is from me. Isn't this a recommendation from the Bose branch? Is there a way to give this to us so soon? Of course, it would be downright rude of you not to recommend you after resolve the incident. Please accept it. Thank you. We'll work hard so that we don't bring any embarrassment to us on this recommendation. Ah, great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased with you. Sure. You're probably right. I wonder what on earth Cassius is doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting the family is a big matter. Yeah, it's definitely not like it. After he suddenly was apart from the airliner in Bose, I wonder where he can start. Excuse me, please. Aren't you that receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits, and amongst the pieces were a number of parcels for us to price. So I'm here to deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that. Wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch from the airline and then Bose to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Roland branch. But our Cassie's Bright family members here. What? That's so split. Oh, perfect. Contact the Roland branch. Here you are, this is the parcel. So, yep, it's in Dad handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roland branch. It seems that we had just scribbled it out before we got off the airline. I guess Dad did intend on getting it from the top of the second. Oh, well, that's good to hear. That parcel's from your dad too? No, this one looks like it's sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's all. Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way. Oh, one other thing. Good job in helping arrest those Sky Bandits. You Braces sure do excellent work. And to think that a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's plan. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read that reply. Thanks, Legrand. Well, let's have a look at the contents, shall we? Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? It's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disinvite the airliner prior to his departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer? The question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep. And you're telling me this because... Oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion who has travelled alongside you? And just who it is you have to thank for being able to demonstrate the Sky Bandit's hideout, I wonder. Alright already. can be a rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know. I guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the context, we may have to ask you to leave, okay? Of course I understand. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Dear Sal and Joshua, I'm sure you're probably about finishing the job selling for you, right? I'm also sure that there are many things you'll have to do with it. Take each one step at a time. I know you both can succeed. Anyway, it turns out that I've had a little trouble with my overnight. And unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be going while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Merlin, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a system broker. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Shahrazad and Cassie's mother. That seems like the type that you're marking, right? It touches slightly your feelings, but it's full of consideration towards both of you. Yeah, it looks that way. Queen's birthday celebration, is it? From what I've heard, that's still a ways up. Yep, it's about 2 or 3 months away. Which means this will be the perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to. Forget about that and let's focus on what's in that package. With an unknown sender, this bound to be something interesting to find. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself, but we should be opening things for us to be dad. What do you think of this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know? That's true. Olivier, don't coax Sally to do so to satisfy your own curiosity. Actually though, Olivier just happened to look. Instead of leaving it over until Dad comes home, it might be worth it. Okay, let's check it out. Stella opens the package. Inside was a shiny black hemispherical device. Also enclosed was a single memo with the icon. What's this supposed to be? It's an orbit, though I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo said. I was able to secure the item. The episode group is correct. Please take care of it. Please ask Professor Arl to do an analysis and find an opportunity. Okay. That's it? Yeah, just let's send it in right now. Chera, do you have any idea who KO Professor Arl might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue either. The father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people are in dispute. This is the only thing we've got to go on, and honestly I'm pretty scared as well. What the heck is the Black Order anyway? The shape alone doesn't look like anything intended for general use, although it feels a little similar to a battle organ. Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle organ has lots of instruments and chords, but this one is not. Maybe this one is an artifact. An artifact? Precisely. An artifact is normally created by an institutionalization. Artifacts in the modern school are all but used today. This location is covered in ruins, and for the most part, except in churches and museums. They're a type of antique, so to speak. This one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. Geez, now look at what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him? Estelle? Now he's getting sketchy out from an unknown sender? What the world has made that find himself into this time? Estelle? You know, Estelle, I've been thinking, how about we continue our journey? Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, well, you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior racer. Yeah, he did say that, but we've already managed to get recognised as the Roman and Bozo, right? All that's left are ruins, ice, and Randall. Only those three. If we do jobs as we travel around to those creatures, we might just hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for the things and there's also the possibility that he may have even travelled abroad. But I think getting up on our own just is a lot better than just sitting around waiting. I might just be able to find this Professor R too. Joshua, what? You're a genius. Estelle, what are you talking about? This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. So should I consider that a yes? Or is it ever yes, yes, triple yes? Training to be a senior racer to travel around people and exposing what that noble middle-aged man has been doing in the process. I think there's someone missing the point. Looks like she's back to her old self. I guess it's settled then. Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Berlin now. That said, I'm still a little worried about you. You sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Shara. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to be senior race. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. And if you did go back, Berlin Branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get through. Well, if you insist, I'm pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior racing clubs. So don't really do it. And And if you run into any trouble, contact the roller park. Got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks, Sheriff. And the same goes for you. Don't get yourself too in a That's the only thing I'm worried about. Alright. I'll watch them for a drink. Never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect their Sheriff. And why are you headed to Rome? Not to mention the Sheriff. That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the delicious Rosa. And I thought it was about time I turned my attention towards the region. As for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is to just die for. That's what I'm looking forward to now. That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to nice restaurants and lunchy vegetables. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along with the condition that no drinking from the flower. We'll never see him alive again. Olivier, I really hope you understand what you promised me. I could die for the likes of fine women and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey for sure. But after many agonising hours of consideration, I've decided to first for a time to go. I think I'll be better off with you. The safe distance away from you. I'll have them, but I'm warning you. Don't you dare make any trouble in there. You hear me? And here's another piece of advice. When Sherry's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come on. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should be aware. How dare you speak about your mental like that to Sal? And besides, I'm speaking on too. Yeah, she's even worse than you. The gloves come off her? That perchance what you and Estelle were talking about? Yes. Estelle said it best though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Eh? Roland Cordella will depart shortly. All passengers please board. Well, Ollie boy, looks like time for us to leave. Come on now, we better hurry and get on. Share away, can't talk this over. I'd really appreciate it if I had a bit more time to think this through. I'm sure you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man with quick acting like a ninny. See you later, Shara. Give our regards to everyone in Roland. Have a wonderful trip, you two. Oh, we finished chapter 1. Nice. And that's about the gist of the Sky Bandit incident that occurred in Northern Liverpool. And to think that the bankrupt Capital family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liverpool regarding the incident. Deal with it as you see fit. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to beat him in the end. It seems like someone else was in the firm. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown. It's clear that another power is at work here. No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting folks. The food's great and there are babes everywhere. There's some questions in my private question. Maybe I'll just take up a permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright, there's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught with things in private hands. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. Okay, so this guy needed some double shells. Haha, I love listening to that guy. He's just so stuffy and tight that I can't help myself. Portable phone, huh? I like you carrying around quite the little gadget. Sheriff. And the fact that you're carrying around an orphan that even his eyes doesn't catch it. Okay, well, how about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Sheriff, don't you come off some kind of stranger. I'm Olivier Lena, the wandering bard in your position. If you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we can arrange a little pillow talk, perhaps. And how about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your chief ramping coat for Olivier. Or should I call you Mr. Araboni and officer? Hey, it's like the title Silver Street business show. So I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice another gesture with her. I don't want to worry those two anymore than they really are. Back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? Who are you and what are you doing? Before that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, those cheap pound things are totally acting. I'm not play acting or anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So do you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the hacker case and gather information from the part of the plan? You even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll leave that part up to your imagination. If I think I must correct you on it, that the device is not awful. It's an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off any order of communication systems and its transmission can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being intercepted. This is handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact, like one of the sacred relics you sent to the churches you really took over? Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. I don't know, Shara. You should never try to pry into the secrets of mysterious beauty at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you my way. Shara, I don't see any humour in those eyes. While jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you already figured out, my position is like that in opportunity in the Empire. But I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone? Yes, someone you all know too well. On one hand, lauded as the supreme source of the master strategist by the Fallout, graced with the special alert blankets of all people throughout the whole of the entire continent. The divine blade Cassius brightest seek. Interesting. Let's see, if we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is Rome. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that, so we're really not planning on using the airline. I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there over. You remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we can check first. It wasn't exactly so bad. Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to have there over. That's just use an airline. Great idea. We can use the money we save to go shopping for those aim for the After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping around leisure days for our badges. And we could leave after that, so what do you think? I don't care either way. Try not to waste too much. Just so you know, in order to enter the room region, we'll need to go through the room passage first. Once you're done shopping, we'll see through the west gate. Okay, the west gate, right? Right, and we'll do that next time. Because it's pretty late, as you can see by